Path Media. I was a minimum wage movie theater usher that made good and became a top earner in my network marketing company. Now, after 16 plus years in the profession, I'm finally teaching myself how to leverage the internet with online marketing and social media marketing to continue to grow and expand my business. My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer.
All right, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to talk about leaving your content to the wind, right? To the wind. I don't know if that's going to be the name of the episode. However, it's a good summation of the idea I'm trying to communicate today conceptually. Yesterday, I talked about how the next piece of my marketing that I need to build out is the back end, right? With the opt-in pages, with really focusing on building and growing my email list, and then the free offers and the paid offers, the programs and the guides, and of course my network marketing products and services, and building all that out because I've got a good handle on the content creation and the content publishing. However, that doesn't mean that I can't still refine the content publishing piece of my marketing, right? There's still a lot of places that I can tweak within my content creation and publishing strategy that can make it more effective, right? Because here's the thing. Yes, I do very much believe in organic growth, and I think that's important. However, there are things that I still can implement within that organic growth that can make my organic growth much more effective, and therefore my content publishing much more effective, right? I'm posting like crazy. I'm publishing content on all the major platforms, multiple pieces on some of them. I'm doing the podcast, the YouTube. There's all kinds of things going on, and the last thing I want is for all that effort to just be left to the wind, right? I don't want to just leave it at chance and rely on the algorithm for it to grow, right? For it to attract eyes and therefore, expand my audience. And so, I was listening to a recent episode of the Brendon Burchard, the Marketing with Brendon Burchard show, and I'll leave the link of that episode in the show notes. And he had a couple of really, really great ideas that you can implement to make your content creation and publishing much more effective in terms of getting more eyes to it, right? Getting more eyes to it. Organic growth, again, here's the idea that I want to plant in your head. Organic growth doesn't have to mean that you're leaving your content to the wind, right? You don't leave it to chance. You can actually improve the chances of your you can improve your engagement, your analytics, and all that stuff with your content by doing just a couple of few simple things, right? A couple of few simple things. The free things you can do. Well, let's just start with the paid things. If you're ready to kind of start getting into paid, all right, and I know this is not necessarily organic growth, right? But it's something that's I think everybody in early stages can start doing, and that is boost your post, right? Boost your post. Now, how do you do that? Well, each platform is different, right? Like as far as like sponsoring a post or boosting your post. However, all the platforms that, at least the major ones, have the ability to do that. Facebook for sure. Instagram for sure, TikTok for sure. I'm not sure about YouTube. You probably can. Though YouTube, I think, acts more like advertisements. But when it comes to just the content itself, the post itself, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, you can definitely promote it and you can boost it. And so the strategy that Brendon Burchard talks about, and this is a great idea. I'd never really even thought of this, and that's why I listened to individuals like Brendon Burchard. He says, at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week, look at which post, which piece of content you posted that week did the best, right? Did the best, like which had the most engagements, that had the most views, likes, comments, et cetera, and then just boost that post, right? It's already doing well, so help boost it and get it out there to even more eyes, right? If it's got good analytics underneath it already, when you boost it to whatever specific audience that you're trying to get in front of, they'll see, oh, this already has a lot of engagement. They'll be more apt to take a look at it, and so that'll kind of improve improve the analytics and the engagement. If you do this regularly, then again that helps build the overall visibility of your content and therefore of your channel. So that's a paid strategy, and you don't have to really spend a lot. The main thing is just be sure you know what audience you're going after, right? Your target viewers, and just spend like a couple of dollars a day, or a couple of dollars a week on boosting a post, a specific piece of content that's already done well, right? Don't post something necessarily that didn't hit, because it might not resonate, and then you'll waste money. Reinforce the ones that are already churning out and that are already doing well, right? So that's a good tip. Now, the free organic ways of creating more engagement and improving your metrics and analytics is ask people, right? Really, get out there and promote your content much more actively than you may be doing, right? Like, I'm definitely not doing that. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I have a call to action in my reels and my short form, telling people to like, share, and comment. But I'm not actively out there like doing lives on Instagram saying, "Hey guys, I got a new post. I got a new reel. Do me a favor. It's a really, really important message that if you could pass it along, share it with people, and go like, or something as simple as, yeah, go check it out, like and comment on the post, because it's a really, really good message, and I think it'll help you out." Whatever the ask might be, it's a call to action, and it's a nice call to action because you're just asking a favor. People are I think more than glad if they see that your intentions are good, and that you're not trying to get anything out of them, and you're not trying to manipulate them into anything, and they'll check it out, and they'll be glad to do you a favor, right? Like, I think people want to help each other out. People want to help others out more than we might think, and so it's always good to just go out there and ask, and again promote your piece of content when you publish it, right? I've just started recently remembering to share on my stories that, hey, I got a new reel up. I don't necessarily do a live. But I just I share that live, or I share that reel to my stories, Facebook and Instagram, and I put a sticker on there, hey, new reel, right? And that helps a little bit. But being really engaging and going live in the stories, and it's just like 15 seconds, just like, hey guys, can you help me out? I got a really great piece of content that I published today. Go comment and let me know what you think, and if you like it, share it. Yeah, share it with people. Share it on your stories, because yes, chances are somebody else will like it as well. I mean, whatever it might be, right? I'm just making that up off the top of my head, but it's a good way to get more engagement and to get more get your word out there, because again, you don't want to just waste all that effort that you're putting into producing content and then publishing content and leave it up to chance. You want to do everything you can to give your content as much of a fighting chance as you can give it, and that really means getting out there and promoting it, right? Also too, you can recycle. Right. This is the last strategy I'm going to talk about. Recycle your greatest hits. So as you're finding, these pieces of content that are doing well, and you're boosting them, right? And just keep a list of all these things, and then republish them, 6 months down the road, 3 months down the road, whatever it might be. Like remember, your audience is going to be growing, so people may not necessarily have already seen this yet, and even if they have, they won't remember it. Right? Like we see so much content in any given day on our social feeds that it's like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I forgot about that. And what Brendon points out in his show today that I listened to, he said, even if they have seen it, they'll actually be more inclined to interact with it because of familiarity. So recycling a piece of content, a greatest hits piece of content, will actually really help maintain your engagement of your entire channel. Not that specific post necessarily, but of your entire presence and channel online, right? So those are two great free things that you can do to kind of boost and improve your interaction, your engagement, your analytics on social media and with your content. And then of course, the paid strategy of boosting specific content, you can do that as well. All right, so that's it. To reiterate, the first thing that we talked about is boosting a piece of content every week. That your best piece of content. Number two is self-promoting. Right, promote it on your stories. Ask people to engage and share your content that you feel really good about. And number three, recycle greatest hits. Recycle greatest hits. Those are great strategies, right? And they're not mine. They come from somebody who actually employed these strategies to build their following on, I think it was on Facebook. That was very specific to that platform, but this will work on any platform. Built their audience from 0 to 1 million, right? It's Brendon Burchard. He's a legend now at this point, but he started from one. And using these strategies is what helped him get to where he is today. So that's the message for today. Thanks for tuning in. More from me tomorrow. So until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.